Today's topic is 5 easy ways to achieve money or financial peace of mind. My friend, have you been under stress thinking about money? Don't worry. Today I'm going to discuss that with you. But first, welcome to YourVibe Media. This is a channel where we talk businesses, finances, and personal growth. Back to today's topic: 5 easy ways to achieve financial or money peace of mind. Number 1, income. Our ability to generate income. It's the number one thing that can give us financial or money peace of mind. How? Because when we're able to have steady income, we'll be able to take care of our needs, which involves housing or paying for our mortgage or rent, transportation or paying for our car note, feeding, which involves grocery shopping. We know how expensive that has become of recent. Utility, which involves our being able to pay for our electric bill, our gas bill, and on and on. So our ability to have income will be able to relieve that from us, and that will be able to give us peace of mind. There are various ways we can generate income. It could be through working for someone and we are paid salaries. It could be through our businesses that are making profits and we get paid through our businesses. It could be through our investments. It could be real estate investments and we are getting cash flow, or it could be through securities and we are getting dividend payouts. But whichever way we get our income generation is very crucial for us to achieve financial peace of mind. So my friend, if we don't have any means of income generation, we can start with putting in applications to see if we can get a job. Number 2, budgeting. We are able to determine what comes in terms of our income, and we are able to determine what goes out, and then we will be able to balance our budget. Budgeting is a key that unlocks our ability to create wealth. But before we go into wealth creation, it can also give us peace of mind. Imagine this scenario. You don't have a budget before you receive your salary from your job, and you don't have a budget. And you see this Coach bag, very beautiful Coach bag. It's a 50% off, but the price is $500. You splashed $500 and bought that Coach bag. You don't even know whether the salary you received will be enough to take care of your expenses. That's why budgeting is very important. It's very crucial. It's able to let us know what we received and where the money is going to, and when we are able to balance our budget every month, that gives us money and financial peace of mind. Number 3, debt management. Our ability to manage our debt, either pay it off or bring it to the lowest minimum, will give us that peace of mind. How? Because we don't receive calls from the credit card companies we are owing, or from family members we are owing, or from our friends that we are owing. We are able to pay off our debt. The advantage of paying off our debt is that we are not accumulating more debt from high interest that we are paying on our credit cards. Imagine if we have like 10%, 15%, or 20% interest on our credit cards, and we are making the minimum payment. As we are making the minimum payment, the credit card carriers, they are adding more to what we are owing through interest. So my dear friend, if we are able to pay off our credit card debt, that will give us peace of mind. If you've watched my prior videos, you will see where I talked about the snowball method of paying off our debt and the avalanche method of paying off our debt. Number 4, emergency fund. We should be able to build and maintain an emergency fund. When an emergency happens, it's already too late to start building up an emergency fund. My advice is that we first of all save $2,000, and when we do that, we should celebrate it because it's a milestone. It's not easy to save money. This $2,000 should be readily available to us. It's for the small item emergencies. And then we should go further and save between 3 to 6 months of our living expenses. If our living expenses is about $5,000 a month, we should be able to save between $15,000 and $30,000. This should be held in a high yield savings account. Why? So that our money can make money for us. We can get about 5% to 6% on annual percentage yield. So my friend, you can put in this emergency fund into a high yield savings account. You can imagine if you don't have an emergency fund and you come home one day and one of your family members come out to greet you and say, "Oh, mommy, daddy, the heater went off. The heater is not working and you're in the middle of winter." What are you going to do? For most people, if you don't have an emergency fund, they will go and dip hand into the high interest credit card to fund that emergency. Or it might be an AC unit that goes off during the summer. In the heat of the summer, the AC unit goes off. What are you going to do? It might need a replacement. So my friend, you can see the importance of having emergency fund and how it can give us money or financial peace of mind. Number 5, self-care. You can say, how does self-care give me peace of mind in terms of finance or money? I will explain it to you. Being able to take care of oneself, making sure we exercise, making sure we have adequate sleep on regular basis, eating nutritious diet, going to see our doctors at least once a year on what is called annual physical. These are ways we can take proper care of ourselves. When we go on annual physical, we're able to know our numbers. By knowing our numbers, I mean we know our blood pressure numbers, our cholesterol numbers, our glucose numbers. We'll be able to know if they are within normal. If they are not within normal, we'll start early enough to work towards normalizing those numbers before it becomes a huge problem for us that could cost thousands of dollars. In the US, medical bill accounts for one of the top that causes bankruptcy, makes people to go bankrupt. So my dear friend, our ability to take care of ourselves will give us that peace of mind. Remember, we can do what we can in terms of our health and leave the rest to God. My dear friend, you can see that these 5 things are things we can include in our daily activities. Something like generation of income or income generation. We can get a job and start making steady income. And we can budget, and we can pay down our debt, and we can open and fund an emergency fund, and we can take care of ourselves. And when we do this, that will give us financial and money peace of mind. Thank you, my friend, for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.